Hi everyone, I'm Joshua Thomas, and it's time to unbox Endangered Orphans of Condyle Cove. We got this straight from Certifiable Studios, and let's open this up and see what kind of stuff we have inside it. So, there's a close-up of the box right there. Very dark box. It's got some dark imagery on it. Let's see. Got some quotes in here. Ooh, I like this. There is writing even on the inside lips of the boxes. Let me see if I can get you guys a better view of that. Some of this writing says, may cause indigestion in those who feel illustrated orphans lacking fingers should not be depicted in harmful scenarios. Should you experience similar symptoms, relax, it's just a game. Okay, so there's also writing on all four sides of the box, so that's pretty interesting. And they all say something, please don't eat. They all say very humorous things. Feel free to pause the video to read them. Certifiable games, all right. We've got the solitary game. Okay, so this is the solitary solo play experience. We've got several expansion packs that came in this. There's the general rules. This looks like a mouse pad. No, these are actually really nice right here. These are actually play mats. Let's open these up. Oh yeah, these look really nice. And they're all a little bit different. They've got slightly different art on them. So there's one. I don't think it belongs to any particular character. It doesn't have a character name on it, but the artwork's beautiful on them. Two. Oh wow, I love this. Last one. There's that one. It's got the boogeyman right there holding an umbrella over that little orphan. There's some dark imagery in this game. So if you're into this kind of like dark, creepy stuff, I think you're gonna like this. And then the last one, I really like that one right there. So those are some really nice play mats. They're like mouse pads. We've got some stands, and those stands go to these guys right here. This was originally a 3-player game, and so apparently the 4-player is an expansion. So there's, let's see, Diane, Charlie, and Kale. And got the stands here to put them in. But then they also have little miniatures which look really good. Don't believe these correspond with any of the little figurines here. So there's one with the baseball cap. You can see the detail right there. They have little backpacks on them. Those are all pretty nice. Scoot this aside so you can see that. Got the green one right here with glasses. And show you that. Got the purple one with a hood. This one kind of looks like a girl. I don't know, maybe that's the girl right there. She's kind of got like a long little over shirt on. You can see it kind of draping over the little stand right there. That's her. I'll call it a her. And then, hey, look at that, got it out. All right. And then you got this yellow one right here. He's just kind of got like a little tuft of hair and a backpack. So those are the 4 orphan miniatures. And then, boy, is this big. Wow, it's pretty interesting. This is the boogeyman right here. And hopefully the whole camera is getting him. Oh, there's a little skull right there. It's got a bee right there. The tall hat, kind of reminiscent of the tall hat on the box. Got the circular glasses, the big rim. Wow, that's pretty interesting. almost exactly corresponds to what is on the box art. So hopefully you can see the box art right there. And the boogeyman, the shadow of the boogeyman, just minus some frizzy hair right there. But you can kind of see how they kind of got the likeness right there. All right. So there's those. I'll put that right there. Maybe the camera can see it there. Put those back on. All right, now let's look at the cards. Okay, so here's one of the expansions, the Ghost of Benny Harris. Actually, kind of the back of the card. Now I know that this is supposed to be played as a 3-player game because 4 players is technically its own expansion, but the Benny Harris cards kind of look like this one right here. So there's those. And blind hunting, I'll scoot these aside so you can see them. Get these out of the way. Blind haunting, permanent, you cannot play more than 2 cards during your play phase. I might be skipping over some things, probably should have shown the regular cards first. So bound haunting, so all these cards you can no longer draw from the last winter deck. Okay, so you can use that in conjunction with one of the other expansions. Oh wow, so all of these Benny Harris cards seem to restrict you in some way. He's wearing a ball and chain. He's shackled. And my goodness, he's got everything. He's got the shackles, the ball and chain, and all these blindfolds on him. So there's that. We'll scoot those over. Let's pull out the option cards. We got, once again, this just haunting, kind of disturbing imagery right here. Here's Swept Away. That's just, I mean, they're little orphans. Come on. They're just, and they're running from the boogeyman. This is so dark. Wow. So, we've got Exhausted, Hidden Away. There's some kind of dark entity behind her. We've got multiples of each of these cards so far. Kidnapped, Away from Danger, just a lonely kid on a raft. Leave this place, warning. Got scarecrows. See if I can show you those. Those are those right there. Lost. We got no friend of mine. A kid is pushing another kid off of a cliff. That's, yeah, this, I'm definitely looking forward to playing this game. Not because a kid's pushing another kid off a cliff, but because it's just got that dark undertone to it. So those are still option cards. Out of Reach. Pay Your Respects. Safety in the Covers. Got 2 of those. Scarecrow. Wow, that scarecrow is kind of disturbing looking. Got the shadowy boogeyman right here on this card. Something Wicked. And detour cards. Okay, so these detour cards are played on the map. So got 4 detour cards. And what happens is they're still option cards, but they change the map. And the map, Mississippi, okay, I got something for another game it looks like. So the Cove is made up of these cards, which the players can walk on. And so these detours can move these around. So we'll move these out of the way. We've got Hunted Ground, Out in the Cold. I'll bet that's one of the expansions for the cold winter. Passageway, this is the 4-player. I don't know if you can see the 4 right there, but there's a 4 on that card, so that's for the 4-player expansion. Cemetery, Highway, Alleyway, Beach, Creek Town. The artwork on here is just the colors against just these black shadows is very beautiful. There's one right there. I really like that one. The open field. Each one of these does something different. Like the open field, during your draw phase, you may draw one of your 2 cards from another player's option deck. So the whole gist of this game is when you run out of options, the boogeyman gets you. And by gets you, or he means eats you. You're eaten. Orphans will die if you play this game. Got the hills, the woods, and kitty corner. At the start of your turn, you must flip 1 Acts of Desperation card. Okay, so this is where the boogeyman comes in. You can also lose this way, and I've actually got, there's the back of it, the cul-de-sac. So if you go to kitty corner, through your means or someone else's, we've got Acts of Desperation. We are right here. That's what they look like. They've got the boogeyman on them. And let's see, these 2, I believe, are, I want to say they're a part of the 4-player upgrade, or they're a part of another expansion that comes in the box. So those are 2 expansion cards that come with it. Then you've got Meet Me Under the AC. So these are Acts of Desperation right here. Move another player to the same space as you and end your turn, or you may add 1 to your move phase this turn. So that's an Act of Desperation. Make your move. Place your pawn on any detour. Take the 2 top cards from another player's discard pile and put them on the bottom of your options deck. Okay, so that's giving you more options, because when you're out of options, the boogeyman also gets you. There's also a hidden passageway. It looks like you either escape or you can hide. The dreaded boogeyman card just says you lose on the bottom, so you definitely don't want to get that one. Orphan escape plan. Okay, that's this one. The game also has some humor in it too, so this is definitely one of those cards. And leaving clues. So those were all Acts of Desperation. And then we've got the Last Winter cards, and that is going to be it for in the box. So the Last Winter is an upgrade, or an expansion. And actually at the bottom, these cards are flipped, not drawn. Okay. See that in very tiny dark lettering right there at the bottom. So we'll look at these. Oh my goodness. Bones, Children in the Cold, Mourning. You loved me too. Wow, that's like one of the creepiest cards I've seen in a game. Like there's an orphan mourning in front of 2 tombstones, and it says you loved me and you loved me too. Ugh. Wow, they went there. Okay, they went there. Informed. Got this kid missing. That's funny. All right, so yeah, those are the contents of Endangered Orphans. Oh, wow. Visiting a friend. I'm glad you're here on a tombstone. Wow. This has been, but yeah, that's it for what is in the box. This has been an unboxing of Endangered Orphans on Failroad Express. If you enjoy what you saw, you want to see more, like and subscribe, and hope you will find more of our videos enjoyable. Thanks for watching, and check out some of the links at the end of this video.